the Southern Ocean.
Hang on!
Australia's deadliest stretch of water. But if you're game, there's big money to be made out here.
Couple of customers, $600 worth. Sometimes you just need luck. You rub the wood. We're not greedy, we just want more.
It's nearing the end of the rock lobster winter hunting season.
I'll take your finger off.
Yeah, we're off the mark!
Money!
For the lobster men, it's their last chance to put cash in the bank
The bigger the better. If it weighs, it pays.
until the fishing grounds reopen in spring. Get it right, and they can make a fortune.
$12,000 worth.
But get it wrong,
Yeah, friend.
and they can lose it all.
It's game over now, I think.
This time,
I don't have any hydraulics.
the Bold Contenders all busted up with dodgy hydraulics.
We're dead in the water. We are stuck.
The Ansons Bay surprise cash payout at port.
Yeah, sort of bit disappointing.
Just chuck it out there, straight out there now.
And can the Triton bring home the bacon
Come on there. There we go. You got it.
with just hours to go until the season ends? Low Rocky Point, the Southern Ocean. As mandated by the government, the winter season closes in just 2 days. Pete, skipper of the Triton, is still hoping to hit his ambitious target of 750 kilos of lobsters.
Got a funny feeling you're going to come out of here.
Only 3 more shots with the pots, and hopefully we get good numbers, make up another 250 kilos or 200 kilos. They make the trip.
Pete's mucking in to help deckhand Matty haul in their night shot.
2 kilos, 220 bucks. He hates to be playing with the fish. Takes all the glory off him.
I don't like him coming over here and touching me pot. You find if he pulled out a little one and threw it over the side, but it takes all the fun away. And I'm stuck to clean up the
Jesus, he's protective, like a broody old chook in a nest with eggs. You want to peck at me. Anyone think he hasn't seen a crayfish before? He'd love to get a bit of rise out of him. Yeah, sometimes I say some things just to get the reaction out of him and see if he's taking notice. Needs a shotgun, not a grappling.
tennis player from way back.
Yeah, you don't have 2 serves in crayfishing. They only have 1 shot only. We're not playing tennis, Matty.
You're not allowed to say anything about missing grapple shots.
Pete and Matty love their banter,
You're king of
Calm me, I'm
missing.
perfect.
but it can get in the way.
That foot sounds pretty good.
Oh, Pete's just run over a pot.
The pot rope has gotten tangled on one of the Triton stabiliser wheels.
How they want to go get that off?
If the rope snaps, they'll lose the pot and everything in it. Long Point, southwest Tasmania. With the all-in price at $100 a kilo, the Bold Contender is gambling on bagging as many big reds as it can before the season closes.
Yep, Toad, give her a push. I think this is going to be a cruisy trip because we'll just chase the reds. We can't go on the brindles. It's just going to be cruisy. We'll take what we get, no stress. We'll try not to be stressed anyway.
It's normally the skipper's job to decide where to shoot the pots, but Squizzy and deckhand Tabor have changed that over a bet. They're taking turns to set the pots, and whoever pulls up the least number of lobsters owes the other a bottle of rum. Squizzy's coming second.
I normally win these, but this trip's he's pulled a rabbit out of the bag and he's absolutely given me a bath. I'm down 3 bottles. Tabor's smashing me in the rum game and he's giving me about it. It's starting to piss me right off. Beginner's luck. But he's not really a beginner. He knows what he's doing. Yep, Tabes. I hate losing, especially alcohol.
Hey, you feeling lucky?
What?
I'll give you 1 chance and 1 chance only.
Double?
Double or nothing. That'd be 6 bottles.
I'm not confident.
Or nothing.
Taber's 3 bottles in front, and he's just offered me double or nothing. So if I win the next rum pot, I owe him nothing. If I lose, I owe him 6 bottles.
Only 240 bucks.
It's only 240 bucks.
You went out the other day, wasn't spending nothing, and come back with $400 worth of garden art. He wins you about a $240 bet.
Let me think about it for a sec. So if I win, I owe you nothing.
Yep.
If I lose, it's 6 bottles.
Yep.
I have to win one, I'll take that bet.
I want Glenn Fiddick 12.
No. I don't want to lose the Tabor.
It's time to shoot. Squizzy's first.
Pressure's on. I'm not feeling confident. This is a big pot to set. Come on, baby. Come on. Went with normal instinct. I felt the pressure with that pot, that's for sure. I don't like losing bets. Now I'm looking down the barrel of 6 bottles.
Now it's Tabor's turn to call the shot.
Hey, just remember the squirrel's kicking, so if I think it's dangerous, I'm not pulling it. Please don't catch nothing.
I don't know if I want to set it.
It's in the hands of the lobsters and it's in the hands of the lobster gods.
Low rocky point. And Pete is about to put his skipper skills to the test.
Spin around me, right?
To get off the wing, we actually got to reverse and spin around and they can flip off the wing.
Yep, you're right.
Doing something?
Just another piece up, you know.
Yeah.
So just another.
muck up was all right. Just a technical hitch, the wing was. Well, Matty reckons I stuffed up, but there's a plaque on the wall that says, "The captain is never wrong."
Crisis averted, if only for the moment.
We got 104 for the shot. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, it made me happy. Yeah, make Matty happy too. He won't be so grubby now.
It's time for another shot. Pete is hunting close to the rocks because that's where he thinks the primo big reds are.
2 up 5, Fab Matty.
But coming in this close is always high risk, especially when the swell's on.
It might be a bit too much slack. Should have done a bit more rope on that pot. And just keep an eye on it. Goes up top of the rock, you have to go back and rescue it. You only got 2 shots to go, so you got to really think about it. You just can't rush in and chuck it anywhere. You got to be careful not going in too fast, or we'll get a wave up your bum.
Hey!
I purposely done it. I actually set that up.
Was that on?
Oh,
What was that?
it's on top of the rock there now.
The current is dragging the boy over sharp rocks. The rope could shear at any moment.
Drag it up the side of the rock.
And the pot lost for good.
You can't go where the boys are because you hit the bottom. So you got to be very careful.
Now have a long shot out the right-hand side of this rock here. Don't go for the boys. Just come out there, straight out there now.
You don't go for the pot, just go for the rope. Let it sink down. Come on there.
There we go.
You got it.
Pot saved.
Good job. A little bit of drama, but still good now. Carry on. If you didn't know how close you could go to the rock, it probably would have been a little bit harder, but Pete knew how close you can go to the rock, so he does know what he's doing. But with a head that big, you want to.
Never boring on this boat.
There's 48 hours to go until the season ends. Only 3 boats in the fleet are still at it. The Barrel E, the William Norling and the Minamara are all back at port. The Ansons Bay has the most ground to make up after suffering engine failure earlier in the season. They're hunting around Green Island.